Most languages have spelling traps, but Spanish is almost perfectly phonetic. Every letter produces a consistent sound, with almost no exceptions. To see how helpful this is, look at this comparison. In English, a word like night is difficult because of its silent letters. We have to cross out the K, G, and H just to find the spoken word. But in Spanish, a word like casa has no hidden tricks. Every letter lights up as it's spoken. C, A, S, A. By mastering a small set of highly consistent rules today, you will be able to look at almost any Spanish word you've never seen before and pronounce it correctly. We start with the vowels. In English, a single vowel can make multiple sounds depending on the word. In Spanish, each of these 5 letters has exactly one unchangeable sound. A is always a, like in father. E is e, like in bed. I is e, like in feet. O is o, like in open. And U is u, like in food. Let's isolate those sounds. Listen closely as each vowel highlights. A, e, o, u. The letter A will never sound like apple, and the letter E will never fall silent at the end of a word. Training your mouth to stick to these 5 exact sounds is the most effective way to build a convincing Spanish accent. With the vowels established, we can look at the full alphabet. This grid shows the 27 letters used in Spanish. You already know 26 of them from English. The only addition is the letter ñ, highlighted here. Most of these letters sound exactly as you'd expect. A, B, C, D, E. But we'll isolate this one. The ñ has a tilde on top and makes a sound like the English ny. You hear it in common words like mañana. Because the alphabet is shared, you only need to learn how a handful of letters behave differently. The letters C and G are conditional consonants. Their sounds change based exclusively on the vowel that follows them. If a C or G is followed by an E or an I, they make a soft sound. C becomes an S sound, like in cine. G becomes a breathy H sound, like in gente. But if they are followed by an A, O, or U, they make a hard sound. C makes a K sound, like in casa, and G makes a hard G, like in gato. Predicting the sound doesn't require memorization. Looking one letter ahead provides the formula you need. These 3 words feature letters that look familiar but act differently. In Spanish, J always makes a strong, breathy H sound from the back of the throat, as in jardín. The letters QU always make a hard K sound. The U is strictly silent, giving us queso. And the letter H makes no sound at all. The word is just hola. Now for the double letters. A double L makes a Y sound, like in yes. For the double R, you'll need a strong, vibrating trill on the roof of the mouth, compared to the light tap of a single R. Overriding your English phonetic habits for these specific patterns allows you to read Spanish text accurately from the start. Let's test those rules. Here are 2 words on screen. Pause the video and try to pronounce them out loud using the vowel and consonant rules we just covered. Here is the breakdown. The first word is gente. The G is followed by an E, giving it the soft H sound. The second word is queso. The QU pattern silences the U, leaving us with a pure K sound. You are now decoding Spanish words using phonetic rules rather than relying on guesswork. These rules apply to entire sentences as well. Cómo se escribe means how do you spell it, and cómo se pronuncia means how do you pronounce it. As they are spoken, you can see the pure O sounds hold their shape, and the C followed by an I makes a soft S sound. Here are more essential phrases. ¿Puede repetir? Can you repeat that? Más despacio, por favor. More slowly, please. No entiendo. I don't understand. And ¿qué significa? What does it mean? In these phrases, observe the single tapped R at the end of repetir and the silent U in significa. With these phonetics in place, speaking full sentences becomes a predictable and repeatable process. This summary brings your toolset together. We have the 5 pure vowels, the single new letter ñ, and the 8 consonant rules covering C, G, the deceivers, and the double letters. In Lesson 2, we will apply these skills to everyday greetings and farewells, practicing how to introduce yourself and say goodbye. You have established the phonetic foundation of the language. What you see is truly what you say.